Shalom Akim, Yahweh, Ba'ashim, Yahushai, Ba'ashim, Kwakadash, Barakatam, double honors and salutations to the elders and apostles of greatness doing who rule well, and to the Akim Akwat throughout the four corners of the earth, who would on to the testimony of the Lord and Mashiach Yahushai in these dark days and times. Greetings, Brother Menashe at DC Camp. Another short lesson of exhortation, right, for our people, the Israelites, consisting of the so-called Negroes, so-called Latinos, and so-called Native Americans, all spread out throughout the four corners of the earth. Yeah, so we're going to have these incidents of chaos we have to deal with. And you got to depend upon the Lord. Depend upon the Lord. Depend upon the Lord to get you through. Because this world is filled with chaos, man. Chaos. Every time you wake up, man, it's like, what you gonna have to deal with in the world? So you just have to stay focused spiritually, man. Let not your hearts be troubled, just like our Lord Hamashiach Yahushai reassured us. All right. So I'm gonna go straight to the point, man. This is from the book of Psalms, chapter 91. I'll go straight to the point, and it's gonna let me just verse 10. All right, Psalms 91, verse 10. It says, "There shall no evil befall thee, neither shall any plague come nigh thy dwelling." All right. So these are the assurances of the Lord when all hell breaks loose. When there's instability, when there's chaos. The Lord will always have that hedge around you, man. All right. Always remember that, man. You're gonna have to have some faith. You're gonna see a lot of crazy stuff happening, and you're gonna have to hold on seriously, man. Hold on to the edge of your seat, because the ride is gonna get super bumpy. Yep. And then it says in verse 11, "For he," that's Yahweh Shai, "shall give his angels charge over thee, to keep thee in all thy ways." So your decision-making process, you just have to let the Lord take care of that for you, man. Because there are times when you do not know exactly how to handle certain situations, how to plan for things, and then you figure out while in the middle of it that the Lord's been working things out for you without you knowing. All you gotta do is just do a couple of things here and there, and that's it. And that's the power of the Lord, preparing you for situations without you even knowing it. Getting your resources you need, getting you the wisdom you need. And when a situation arises for you to apply that, everything just clicks. So that's why it's necessary, man, to trust in the Lord, man. There's nothing you can ask the Lord for that He has not already provided for you. So you should concern yourself more with the wisdom, knowledge, and understanding of the Holy Scriptures, which can only come from the Lord, all right? Because His doctrine is pure, it's stable, it has withstood the tests of time, has been able to crush every other doctrine that's come in contact with it, So that's why the Lord is always a winner, man. The Lord doesn't take no L's, man. The Lord is all about winning. He wins. When you think you're losing, you are winning, all right? That's one thing you have to always remember. You're getting closer and closer to your salvation. So that's a win right there, all right? So the book of Psalms 91 verse 11 says, "For he shall give his angels charge over thee, to keep thee in all thy ways. All right, so it's gonna be a blessing, man, to have the angels watch over you, man. When all hell's breaking loose and the country is falling apart, you have so much violence and pestilences, people losing their minds. You're gonna have that spiritual hedge about you, man, because it's gonna be a rare opportunity to have, man. A lot of people are gonna see that, and they're gonna be in amazement. All right, so whatever hell you're catching, don't marvel at it, man. All right, do not marvel at the difficulties you're dealing with. Okay, so another precept to look at will be from the book of Sirach. Sirach chapter 39. Alright, chapter 39. And then you start reading from verse 5. In fact, the whole chapter is good. Alright. So this is concerning the experience of a man that is preoccupied with righteousness, with the law, statutes, and commandments of the Most High, meditating upon the word of the Lord day and night. This is his experience, all right? So it says this in verse 5, he will give his heart to resort early to the Lord that made him, all right? So you're always in constant contact spiritually, always praying in the Spirit, all right? And will pray before the Most High, all right? So you're always on point, you're always on time concerning the matters that the Lord expects you to be engaged in, And then it says, and will open his mouth in prayer and make supplication for his sins. All right? And you remember the precept. It tells you to pray without ceasing. You always have to remember that, man. And that's from the book of 1 Thessalonians, all right? 1 Thessalonians 5 and 17, all right? It says, pray without ceasing. In everything, give thanks, for this is the will of Yahweh Shai in Hamashach Yahushai concerning you. So that's what it's about, always giving thanks, praying without ceasing. So that's an excellent model to have, all right? Because when folks are panicking around you, their courage is just going down the drain. You're going to remain calm and focused, man, all right? You're not losing your marbles, man. So it's necessary you cherish this opportunity the Lord is laying before you, all right? Because a lot of people are going to be going crazy very soon, man. You already see with the craziness as per the protests and road rage and unemployment and famines around the world. So you see how people are reacting. They're upset, but the men of the Lord are not like are not like that. We understand what's going on, okay? And you gotta let the Lord, get his get his things, his prophecies, to the forefront. All right. And then Psalms chapter 39 verse 6 says, when the great Lord will, he shall be filled with the spirit of understanding. He shall pour out wise sentences and give thanks unto the Lord in his prayer. All right. So that's what you have to look forward to, man. The Lord will bless you with that opportunity to receive the knowledge, wisdom, and understanding that you're gonna use, on your journeys, on your journeys with the brotherhood, ministering to the nation of Israel. all right, to our people that need these words of life, all right. And then verse 7 says, he shall direct his counsel and knowledge, and in his secrets shall he meditate, all right. So you already know what precepts come to mind about that, man. So you have to stick with the Almighty, all right. He's the one and only source of wisdom that you need to overcome your daily battles, all right. And you see all the confusion and fraudulent reporting that's been pushed over the airwaves. You gotta have your mind fully guarded, with this word of the Lord, not to believe what the enemy is putting out there, man. You have to learn how to operate, how to move, how to sift through all these reports, all right? And then verse 8 says, he shall shew forth that which he had learned, and shall glory in the law of the covenant of the Lord. So that's a good motivational point right there. You have to put the knowledge you gain from your studies of the scriptures to practice, man. You have to put it to good use. When things are going rough for you on the plantation, you already know it's going to get rough ahead of time. So why not hold your horses and ask the Lord to keep you focused, man. You're constantly praying, because you don't want to be bugging out and then become a so-called disgruntled employee running around the building, or bitter and frowning, lack of lack of focus to details, or let me say attention to details, because you don't want to let your integrity fall by the wayside. So you have to learn to stay focused. That's the reason why you have this knowledge. All right, for you to be productive, you got to keep your mind intact. All right, you got to protect your foundation. All right, and that's one thing you have to always remember: protect your foundation. All right, so not to make this lesson too long, you go to the book of First Peter. All right, First Peter, chapter 2. You know what? Let's just go to the first two verses. So it says this: wherefore, laying aside all malice and all guile and hypocrisies and envies and evil speakings. All right. So the Lord has already said that these things will happen, but you have to learn to turn the other cheek. You have to learn to put it aside, man. All right. Sorry, one more time. First Peter chapter 2, verse 1. Wherefore, laying aside all malice and all guile and hypocrisies and envies and evil speakings, as newborn babes desire the sincere milk of the word, that ye may grow thereby. So you have to grow. You're not going to grow if you keep on holding on to grudges, man. If you keep on engaging in conduct that offends the brotherhood, it's just going to hold you back. It's going to make you a so-called hypocrite, man. All right? So you got to understand, man, that we're all going to be judged individually. All right? So you have to learn to prepare yourself, man, for that judgment. All right? You want to be able to be delivered during the time of judgment. So you have to make sure that you take the well-being of the brotherhood seriously. You don't engage in activities that's always bringing brothers to counsel, man. Making brothers fall by the wayside. You don't want to have no hand in that. You got to learn to live peaceably. The world is already filled with enough problems. And brothers in the camps, they just want to have a peaceful, a peaceful time in this ministry without dealing with the extra shenanigans that's called for. So you have to take that into consideration on a daily basis, man. It's not every time that you have a valid point on the plantation that you have to always hit the nail on the head to prove that you're on point. Because the plantation is a different beast, and folks there sometimes don't care about the facts. They just want to do things their way. And you know how they say it. Intimidation and power mongering and all that stuff. Cutting the corners. So you just have to, leave that, how you call it, leave that altercation alone, man. So you just got to focus on what's more important. What's gonna get you closer to the Most High. So you have to take it seriously, man. You don't let the plantation weigh you down. All right. So you have to. You don't want to be overly engaged in the plantation mindset, man. So just let the Lord work things out for you. And then it says in verse 2, as newborn babes, desire the sincere milk of the word, that ye may grow thereby. So it's also about applying the basics, man, that the Lord Amashak Yahushai talked about. Loving the Lord Yahweh Hashem Yahushai with all your might, your heart, body, and soul, and loving thy neighbor as thyself. So you just have to learn to keep those things in mind, man. Yeah, because you are limited in your availability. So you don't need to be Mr. Extra, man. Just stick with the basics. It's not everything that you can apply. So whatever you can do, you do to the best of your ability. All right. So that's a point that I can, brothers that get offended, they just need the Most High to whip them back in shape, man. Offended about irrelevant stuff. So that's the chastening of the Lord that they have to look forward to dealing with, man. Because the chastening of the Lord is to build you up, is to get you on the right track. But brothers need to keep that lesson, to their heart on a regular basis, man. So, you're not bugging out, man. All right. So stay faithful, stay humble, and just let the word guide you, man. Let the word guide you. That's all I can say. Shalom.